That adit is the one that had the bear and the ore chute from the first video. I want to take to the air for the second video to give you a big picture view of the site because I think it makes it easier to understand the layout from above rather than on the steep slopes below. Those two holes you see in the center of the screen right now where most of the action is going to take place for the next two videos, but that adit in the lower center of the screen is where we're going to start the second video exploring underground. Big picture view of the site, the roads and such, and back to where we started from. We were just looking down there. You can see the adit we just went in down there. Up to the next adit, which is behind me here. There's more stuff running up the hill. As you can see, we'll jump in here and see what this one has to offer us. Fortunately, I expect it to be dry. Just inside the portal now, a couple interesting things. You can see it says not adit number 2, but added number 2. Miners have never been known for a great spelling. There are the remains of a notice over here. I can just make out Carson City, and that's it. There is some miners graffiti on the sides here. See, there's Bill was here in '54. The mine may have still been active then. I'm not sure. I think the last load may have been '52, but I'm not 100% certain about that. You can see the dots there. They're tracking the ore car loads. There's some more stuff here. 46. Got remains of a bird nest right there. And looking ahead, it is indeed dry. It runs back to something there. Very colorful in here, as you can see. My buddy went ahead. I should say one of my buddies went ahead. I'm impressed with the colors in here though. There might be a little bit of quartz right there. I think that's too crystally for calcite. Yeah, there's more. I don't normally geek out on the geology, but this is pretty cool. That's impressive. No wonder the miners are interested in this section. This is really bizarre. I've never seen this in a mine before. Obviously, you can get around this. Okay, this is bizarre. They have a stone wall here, as you can see. And then from a distance, looks like that's it. You're not going to get through this. There's an opening right there, but you just do this little side step and you're past it. What is that all about? Okay, so this is the end of the line right here, obviously. And there's a big pit up above us, or glory hole as the miners call them, and it's completely filled this in. So this is it for that level.
Correct. Yep.
But I am very curious about this creation right here. You guys ever seen anything like that?
Not in mining.
And what's the purpose of it? I don't get it. So we're pretty sure we figured out what this is for. It was obviously for military purposes. You know, holding up inside the mine against bandits or roving bands of marauders. Good defensive position. You got the firing hole right there to cover behind the stonework. Clearly, full militarization of this mine. I like it. And in case, I know some people are not going to get the fact I'm joking, so I'm being sarcastic for those of you that are humorously challenged or whatever the word would be. That's where we started down there. We just went and added number 2 right there. See that work up there? And guess what? We are at another adit here, which presumably is added number 3. We'll get inside and find out. Just dropped in from there, and the adit stretches out in front of me here. Presumably this is an older adit because it's much smaller than the others. And generally, The smaller an adit, the older it is. I don't see any sign of rail in here either. So I know that they didn't just do tungsten at this site. Obviously the stuff below is tungsten. This may also have been something other than tungsten, because I know there was some gold here as well. This may be, like I said, older when they're after the gold. That's the direction we came in from. There's a little pocket here. We looked up inside it and it literally doesn't go anywhere. It just stops right up there, about 10 feet up. And that's it. More interesting feature is here at the end of the adit. You see this ladder dropping down to something. We're going to find out what that is in just a second.
Sub-level.
Little packet of camels.
Yep, it's good. Yep.
There's a ladder we just dropped down. Almost looks like an old ore chute, given the infrastructure down here. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what that was. There's stuff running off in both directions. As you can see, there's something going off that way. And then my buddies are looking over here. It keeps running that way. Something I noticed, which I was very impressed by, is this exit sign here, which has been, looks like they used a router or something to carve that out. It looks really professionally done. I guess somebody was having fun in a high school wood shop or something. I'm actually curious what's back this way. So while they're looking behind me, I'm going to go this way. See, looks like 21st of March, 1951. And something. Oh, and October 54. So I guess that's the last ore car load that came out. Gonna head this way. Nice and dry in here. Nice timbers. Keeps going. Looks like there's some good graffiti here on the right. Yeah, I like that. That qualifies as good graffiti. Timoshenko's fault zone. And I can't make out. Looks like something mine, but I just can't make that out. Oh, there's more good graffiti. Little rat. Love it when the mines have character and personality like this. Oh, here we go. 4th of July, 1951, 20 degrees below zero. I'm a little bit skeptical about that. That's kind of funny. See the little face on it? It says out right there, which is true. Keeps going. Glass jar. Looks like the remains. A dynamite box. Looks like a pretty big stope chamber right here. I'll look in there in just a second. B2 Chute 4 was apparently here. Keeps running ahead that way as well. Oh wow. See the rail coming out there and drops into an ore pass right here. Around me is indeed a large, large stope. Hear the echo? Look at that pillar right in the middle there. That is pretty impressive. This is huge. I'm gonna get over to there, get a better view of things. I just came in from there. There's that ore pass dropping down. It looks like there's something running off that way. We'll check in a minute. Better view of what's overhead. I'm sure you can hear that echo in my voice. And that runs up. Looks like there's a platform or something way up there. Some kind of infrastructure there. That's probably 85 feet up. Massive stope up here. I'm really impressed by this. It bends around behind me. And then that cavity right there is the drift I was coming in on. However, I will go look over there. I've crossed over. There's looking up at that pillar there. A better view of the size of the stope. There is indeed another level up there. It was kind of hard to tell before. Probably even harder to tell now in this light, but there's another level up there. There's sort of a wooden collar right there, for lack of a better term, but definitely drops down into the space here. Absolutely massive. Behind me, there is a drift level, or not a drift level, but a drift running off this way, and behind me as well. Looks like this just ends right there. Old dynamite box or something there. A bunch of wood tossed back here. A bunch of wood tossed back here. Look at all that. However, that just ends right there. But this keeps going. So we will too. This drift level is so much bigger than I expected. I left my pack outside even. That's interesting. So the wood's all painted. I think I hear my friends actually. I wonder if this loops around to them. Fault. Don't know what that says. Oh, this place is huge. Man. Every time I underestimated mine. Oh, that's cool. Look at that dynamite storage. That's really cool. Yeah, I definitely hear my friends. Marlboro. I'm sure there's nothing in there, but we'll check in just a second. And that just faces out right there. There's an old grease bucket right there. A couple cans back there, but that just faces out. This is looking inside the explosives locker. As you can see, it's empty. Explosive locker there. Drift keeps going this way. Again, I'm certain I hear my friends. I can't hear them talk or anything, but I can hear, sounds like thumping or something, like walking, knocking rocks down. And this is headed in the direction that they went. So, I mean, it's a different drift than they went down, but it's headed in the direction they went. So, I'm expecting to run into them. That's older. Got some rock piled up here. Something right there. A big mess right there. I hear my friend's voices over there. Just came in from this drift, and you can see got four-way junction here. There's something running back that way. That's where my friends were. There's drift running here. Looks like that might be the end there. Could go to the right though. And this, okay, this ends here. Just making sure that is indeed the end there. Got an explosives box right here. some sketches on it. Hercules powder. Empty. Looking ahead. This one looks like it may have had more in it, so I want to check this one. Yeah, there's a little side pocket right here. And, okay. This is the end. Yeah, that's the end. It says lime. Right there. Don't know what that says. Looks like they did some core sampling back here, as you can see. I got up. I don't know what the other one means. Not sure. Not sure what those boxes were about. They're an odd size for dynamite. Then over here, there's a raise running up that way, which does not correspond to anything here. And over here, I just see a huge black void. Just crawled up through there, and well, this is big, for lack of a better word. Some rail sticking out there, and it just drops down. I can't even see the bottom under there. From what I can see, that's probably 90 feet down or so. There's a big pillar in the middle there. I heard my friends back that way. I saw their lights back that way. So that drift they went down obviously ended up there. See the marking on the wall, or I don't know what you call the side of a stope like this, but right there. Obviously this was accessible at one time. They were working. They started a raise there, and there's a bunch of work done up there. Looks like there might be another sub-level up there. And this runs way up there. So for what I thought was a tiny little drift, to the point where I didn't even bother bringing in my backpack or anything, this is absolutely massive. So as usual, underestimated mine. This is what I get. I was just standing up there looking down, and I've come down to a little side pocket. You can see there are some dynamite boxes down here. It's like an old Union Carbide can, old glass bottle. There, it looks like there's some ore here as well. Yeah, definitely. I believe that's tungsten ore right there, the dark stuff. You get a sense of what that looks like. Got some drill steel and a drill bit at my feet right here. And this just ties in to that huge chamber here. Oh, there's actually a little ledge I can walk out on. Yeah, this is absolutely massive. See the ladder down there? It goes way down. There's a old rope dropping down there. Don't trust that. I think my friends were over there. There's that pillar right there. I was looking down, different angle. There's more stuff dropping down. And I came in through that hole right there. Oh, there's looking up what was above me, how it keeps going. Massive stope. That's the section we just checked out. You see my friends have caught up to me. And we have this section still to be seen, and I feel airflow. Could be coming from this stope chamber here behind me, but it also could be from something else. We'll find out. No, it's definitely coming from here. It's actually pretty strong. See, they had rail back here, obviously. See all the divots where the track ties were. keeps running back. I don't know what the relationship was between this adit, or this drift level, and the one we came in on. This one seems much more modern. Exit. Huh. Maybe the mystery will be solved if we keep going. Look at that gobbing on the left right there. That's cool. Got a junction here. There's something stenciled right there, but I can't tell what it was. Junction here. Got something running off to the right. Looks backfilled. Something going to the left. Got a skull right there. Keep out danger. Well, gonna have to check that out, obviously. All right, because I underestimated this drift level, I didn't bring my bag with me, so battery ran out on the main camera, and now I'm using the phone. Still at that junction. That one right there says keep out danger, as I said. To the right here, I haven't been down yet, so I think I'll start with this one. Definitely feel some airflow. Those old ropes hanging there. All this rock here didn't cave. It was put here. But of course it's hard to walk on. And looks like we have Grizzly here in front of us. Warpass. Yeah, see how the rail comes over here. And then we have an Warpass dropping down, presumably to that lowest level. The ladder here. It's decent. Looks like a trashed stope all around us. Yeah, this is all the size of those boulders that came down. They're massive. So that presumably was to feed this primarily. So we got one friend going down the ladder. Again, with my hand injured, I'm having a hard time with the ladders. Other buddy's checking out up here. I'll move over there and see how he's faring. That's the Grizzly my friend just went down. I've come into that chamber, and the whole mountain has come down here practically. These are all car-sized slabs have smashed down. Inside here, literally every direction you look, it's all slabbed and caved. This is just an absolute disaster here.
Down below, I'll let you know
so,
if a rock slips and starts going your way.
That's it for this section, obviously. We were just looking down that way, and my friend going down that ore pass, he's going down a little way. It says it just keeps sloping down. Sounds like it just sort of corkscrews down to that lowest level. The flooded haulage at it that we came in on. There is a good amount of airflow coming in where I am right now. They definitely, obviously this section caved. Well, the Myers are still working here. Hence all the warnings. There's plugged ore chute, of course. Looking overhead. Oh wow, there's a raise running way up there. Huh, I better look at that. All right, there's a better view up. Obviously not a raise, that's the ore chute. I misspoke, but that's pretty cool. Fairly intact. You can see there's a bunch of wood piled up over here. And I'm guessing this is what the danger warnings were about. Yeah, not getting through this. This is connected to that other section. It's just completely gone, caved, destroyed. Maybe at one time, but not anymore. We're just looking down that section, coming out now, and noticed something I missed on the way in because I was facing the wrong way. On that timber there, it says Blackie 9 something 52. Underneath here it says Bill 54. That wraps up this side. I'll go see see anything down that section my friends went down that's worth seeing as a bat. All right, back to the ladder. My friends are going up because they've already seen this whole level. I haven't been. It's off to our right. Got some old dynamite boxes down here. The Atlas Powder Company. And then, like I said, haven't been down here yet. Another explosives box right there. Big pile of wood here. Bent up rail. Big jumble of rock. Yeah, this looks like it was intentionally placed here. Okay. This in front of us just dead ends. My friends said they went up this one about 80 feet and then just couldn't go anymore. So obviously ties into upper levels, which we'll presumably access elsewhere. Over here, looks like, you know what this is? This is that big pit that we saw on the other side. There's that pillar right there. We were standing over there before. There's a different view of it. Looking down. It's absolutely massive. Drill steel right there. And we didn't see this from the other side, but look, keeps running up here as well. Another pillar right there. That's pretty awesome. All right, I'll go back outside, get some new batteries, see what else this mountain has for us.